Well, it's not even Thanksgiving anymore. But it's this year's Thanksgiving Zelda 2 Randomized. A lot of Zelda today. I have no problem with that. Oh yeah, well, East Coast, it's not Thanksgiving. Everywhere else it still is. Anyway, welcome to my Zelda 2 Randomized stream. This has become a yearly tradition. There's a lot of frustration and heartbreak, and oh god, every year it turns into a goddamn disaster. I would be surprised if the 2020 edition treated me any better. Will it? Or willn't? Okay, I just have to do a test, so we'll start from scratch. So, good news and bad news. Good news is, this works. And, you know, the randomizer works. Oh, I've got bubbles. That's random. Link is in a dark blue tunic. Sorry, Lonk. And, it's not Redux. That's the bad news. The bad news is, the Redux version does not work with the randomizer. I tried, the animations froze, and I couldn't walk over certain tiles. So... unfortunately, the Redux version, which by the way, the best way to play Zelda 2 right now is probably using the Redux version, which fixes so many problems and updates a lot of things. So I'd recommend that. Unfortunately, this does not have that applied. But I can tell you, here's what else we have. I've got, fast spellcasting, random shite... random shuffle sprites, so that's random shite. Random beam sprite. I have, start with candle. I've got no starting text. I've got, some hints. Palace swap, the usual stuff. 5 palaces needed to complete instead of 6. That doesn't mean I have to avoid one. I'm still gonna need the item in all of them. But I can, just for our own sake, avoid getting 1 crystal if needed. That's been a huge help. Magic effectiveness is random, and I've got shuffle life refill amount, which is new this year. Every time I use the life spell, it'll be random. Enemies are pretty random, items are pretty random, like everything's real random. So it's gonna be, experience is random. Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. So here we go. I'm starting in the graveyard. Great. And there's the enemy shite. Shuffle. Uh-oh, we got bubbles. Uh-oh, and they do a lot of damage. I don't know why some of my health bar is purple. I really have no idea why that's happening. Town of Ruto. So, let's see, how lucky do we get? This is a decent town to start. There's life here, why the scan lines? I'm using the same Goomba sits on the 500 bag. I've used the same scan lines every year. This is the same one I've used for the past several years. It just, I like it. Kinda gives me a nostalgic feeling, even if it's not totally necessary. Is there a reason you don't use the alternate Link skins? Tradition. I just like Link to look like Link. I know nothing. Well, here's what I know. I know that Thanksgiving this year was very, very pitiful. But that's how it had to be, and I'm okay with that. The food was good. But I watched Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. If anyone... There's no reason for me to get that. If anyone hasn't seen that movie, it's really good. Some of you may have seen it too, today, as well. Great fucking movie, holds up. Uh-oh. Oh god, Death Mountain is here? Oh god, these are some ugly-ass sprites. It's one of the new features of this year's rando. Oh! Keys That's another thing, chat. Keys now drop fucking everywhere. I put an excessive key amount, option. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're gonna try it. It'll make dungeons, like, a little easier, but it's not gonna take away the difficulty. Like, the game is still gonna be tough and annoying, but now, if I'm missing a key, we won't have to go through another palace for an hour. So this could be a good thing. I just don't know. We have to try it to find out. Nice slowdown. These are the ugliest sprites. Now, if you've never played Zelda 2, these sprites are normally not quite this ugly. It's just the palette is random, and it looks god-awful like this. Oh, I got a 1-up. What the fuck? This game did not use the NES well, at times. Oh boy. Here we go. I'm just gonna level up as much as I can. The experience amounts required are also random, so anything could happen. Bad. Very bad. This is like a horrendous encounter to get when you have no level up, no HP, no spells. Awful. Alright, well, we know not to go that way. So, I'm gonna be pouring myself a little Disaronno on the rocks. That's my Thanksgiving treat. It's not even that spicy. It's more just sugar. It's just like, this is hangover water. But it tastes good. No, not planning on getting drunk. There's not a chance in hell I'd be able to play this game under any kind of influence. Okay, that's there, so I'm gonna save that. Zelda 2 Redux changes the way the 1-up system works, where every time you get a 1-up, it adds to your total pool of 1-ups that you start with, which is really amazing. What the fuck? Yo! 700 P-bag! That's a fuckload of level up. That's a good start. Is this still your favorite Zelda? No, I mean, nostalgic purposes means that I enjoy it quite a bit, but I acknowledge its flaws. That's why I recommend Zelda 2 Redux, which I haven't played yet, but it looks amazing. And, one day I'd like to play that on its own. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say that Zelda 2 is not my favorite game in the Zelda series, but I do love it. And I'm one of those weirdos, yes. So... oh, there we go. Early flute. Some good luck, early. Maybe next year you could randomize the Redux version. Well, that's what I explained earlier. Can't. I tried. All the animations freeze, and then you go to a couple, spots, and the game freezes, and you can't move anywhere. It's just broken. It's just, like, really broken. So maybe... you know, maybe one year someone will figure that out. And, the randomizer hasn't been updated in 3 years. So if anyone here is good with coding... But, yeah, Redux is great. Vinny, if it's not your favorite, why do you play it every year? Well, chicken isn't my favorite food, but I eat it a lot. You know? Is the tryptophan still happening? Like... My favorite Zelda game varies, but Link to the Past is usually my favorite, and I have done that one as well a lot, randomized. So, I think for me, the tradition of Zelda 2 on Thanksgiving is important, and I do love the game, and I like the randomized mode. I think it's a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. Vinny, you don't like A Link Between Worlds. Again, it's gotta be tryptophan, because I literally never said I didn't like it. How does one extrapolate information such as this? Okay, so we've unlocked the Riverman. That's good. That was a very fortunate bagoo. There's a palace and another town, so at least the world map is somewhat, like, kind to me so far. Not every year does it happen like this. This is, however, not good. This is a very bad, annoying enemy encounter. So what town is this? Rauru. I believe this is the first town, which means I get a free spell. Vinny, so you're saying your favorite game is Skyward Sword? Yep. That's, if... Yes. Words, man. We made them up. This will make your sword shoot fire. This is kind of a not great spell. Oh, it has jump as well. This is a great spell. That can happen. With fire, they get paired together. I don't know why that happens. I think it's just an effect of the randomizer, but... So far this run is going fairly well. Just once, I'd love to be able to complete the run in the same night I start it, but it usually takes 2 streams, so I don't think that's gonna happen. That said, I now have jump, which means I can get the thing here. Can you be soft-locked by video games? You mean this? No, I think it's got soft-lock prevention. So what's this here? Why does everyone hate on Skyward Sword like it was some 3 out of 10 game? Oh, I think it's a good game. I think Skyward Sword is actually a very high-quality video game. It's just got a little bit of, you know, some motion control stuff that I don't really like in it, and the overworld was quite limiting. But, yeah, it's... Skyward Sword... If it got... Listen, I've always said I don't want to replay it anytime soon, but if Skyward Sword got re-released, and like an HD remaster, I'd stream it. I'd play it. Especially if it had, like, slightly better... Like, if they kind of addressed some of the issues like they did with Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, I'd certainly replay it. Great music, too. Good dungeons, great music, some cool fights, like sword fights, but some stuff that I didn't love. Good story. Alright, now this is the good shit, chat. I got down thrust in the first dungeon. Sorry, in the first 10 minutes. 15 minutes. So this does bode well. Oh, but so many things can go wrong. The run is going very well to start, but there could be a million other things that could go wrong, and like, I could just be lost on a map for hours. Okay, hours is an exaggeration, but maybe it isn't. Before we hit up a palace, I'm gonna try to check out as many world map destinations as possible. So, the original Zelda 2 didn't run amazing. There were times where it slowed down, but I don't think it ever quite got this bad. This is just awful. This is randomizer frame crust. Lucky. Ooh, lucky. Really lucky. Oh wait, is this... No, maybe not. Nope, this isn't that lucky. This could be... one of these has a heart. God, this game is ugly. Oh god, these palette swaps are fucking terrible. We're already fighting one of these, huh? $700 again, holy shit. Mental. Those pea bags being randomized, it just meant that that could happen. There's another 700. What's your favorite Zelda enemy? Iron Knuckles are pretty cool. Octorocks are classic. Oh, it's stuck in there. Lionel's? No, not a huge fan of Lionel's. Aquamentus is cool. Okay, the fact that these are... Wow, look at fire only costs 19 now. Love randomized magic effects. The fact that keys can drop randomly now is a little ridiculous. Favorite Thanksgiving side dish? Stuffing. Someone said I dislike that the fire jump seems a little cheese. Oh, it is. It's a little cheese, but truthfully, it doesn't really work on a lot of enemies and bosses. You just have to, like, still play the game well. But, yeah, I mean, here's what I'm gonna say. If you watch my previous year Zelda runs, wow. You'll see that the games were not kind to me at all, and it was just pure frustration. So it figures that in the year 2020, the randomizer run is off to an amazing start. Well, I never need a key again, so never mind that. So, okay, that was the, that's the key, the skeleton key. It unlocks every door. Here's what I would say, considering this run has key drops, that isn't going to help. That's not that cheesy, because you have to get that eventually anyway, but now the key drops are invalidated. Why is this your favorite Zelda to randomize? It's shorter on some level, but also it's because Zelda 2 has a Thanksgiving. I have memories of Thanksgiving with this game, so that's why I do it. And also, I don't know, it's just kind of fun to randomize. It's not really... There's no good answer. Sometimes you just do things that you like to do without knowing why you do them, you know? Yeah, it's shorter and there's RPG elements, and the randomization makes the RPG elements a little bit more fun. That's another 700. No, it's not. That was a 150. Okay, I need to get out of this place. It's time for the annual Vinny Has to Explain Nostalgia Every 5 Minutes episode of Vinesauce. I just don't think... It's a weird question, because it's like, how do you explain... Like, it's not your favorite, so why do you play it? There's like some weird questions tonight. So, where do you get your ideas from? I like to call it a lightning storm in my brain. This is probably not a good dungeon to start with, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I can't do this dungeon. Never mind. It's not South Detroit. It's not... something... I don't remember Dave's lyrics to this, but... Yeah, I need a spell for that dungeon. I can't do that unless I get the spell. Castlevania 3 or Zelda 2 in terms of difficulty. I'm gonna say Castlevania 3 is more difficult. Maybe it's because I know this game fairly well. But I struggled with Castlevania 3. Did I go in here already? I did, right? This is where I got the flute. Oh my god. So many similar looking caves. Oh god. There's already one of these fucking eyeballs. Alright, sword is really powerful. I like how those very difficult enemies give 30 experience. No need to even go back and get keys at this point. So now keys are just a wasted drop. $700. That's... yeah, we'll be max level. We'll be max level not too far from now. In my opinion. Maybe an hour? If they keep dropping those 700s. What is Jerma's tweet? Jerma sent you a Thanksgiving wish, Vin? Wait, really? Jeremy himself?
Thanksgiving to you all. Hey everybody, real quick. Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hope you had a good one today. I thought I was gonna miss this. I thought I was gonna get it out there too late. But I'm thankful for you. Let's just get it out there, right? That's why I made this video. I am thankful for you, and I had a great turkey day. Hope you did too. Hope you ate plenty of turkey. Hope you had plenty of sausages, plenty of bacon, plenty of ham. All the things that we love to have during our Thanksgiving feast. For you. Let's just get it out there, right? That's why I made this video. I am thankful for you, and I had a great turkey day. Hope you did too. Hope you ate plenty of turkey. Hope you had plenty of sausages, plenty of bacon, plenty of ham. All the things that we love to have during our Thanksgiving feasts. I had plenty of it today. I'm thankful for you. I'll see you soon. Hey, everybody, real quick.
I like how people tricked me into, viewing that tweet. It was worth it, but you definitely tricked me into seeing Jerma's dump truck ass. I just need to know what he stuffed it with. It was a turkey, wasn't it? Technically, he was wishing everyone a Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's true. How much cargo do you think he can haul in that thing? One cargo? Huh. There's only one palace on this continent so far that I've seen. That's a problem. It looks like we have to go to Death Mountain now. Which I'm dreading. I was dreading, but... Alright. The palace I was in before might have the raft. That is certainly possible. Oh god, confusing. So confusing. Why is the sword beam a bubble? It's randomized. It could be one of many things, including, like, a hammer. Yeah, in this case, it's a bleb. Another one up. Oh, shitty dead end. Bad dead end. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, chat member. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. You know, you save that stuff for the charity stream, as I always say, but... Alright, well, it's time for your ban. Oh god. Vinny, you set off my Google. How? What did I say that Google didn't like, or like too much? Okay, Google, search dump truck ass. Did I say that? I didn't say that. So... What a video. like, I say, okay, Google, access dump truck ass. Okay, would you like me to check your favorites? God, these enemies are so fucking ugly with palette swaps. I've said that so many times, but it's just vomit. It really is just full vomit enemies. Elevators are broken in this version, somehow. Fuck. Oh, what a mess. Everyone clap for Desert. He just beat Sonic 06 for charity. And he raised $69.69 for charity. Not bad. He was streaming pretty much all day. So I don't know if he's, like, okay at this point. It's a full-ass day of streaming of just Sonic 06. Oh, no. 15 hours and 20 minutes. God. This is where the confusion really sets in, chat. Because again, it could be any one of these. I think I was here already. Oh no. Yeah, I was here already. I don't think I was in this one though. Oh, the 1-ups are generous. I didn't enable a 1-up setting. I don't know why they're dropping 1-ups. Maybe there. Maybe, but... gonna need that hammer soon. 700. For killing... a thing that can die in one hit. Wow. Jesus! Oh, it's 150. The beeping is Germa backing up. Oh my god. Truly a Thanksgiving miracle. I can't fucking deal with it. Oh no, where am I now? Oh god, I hate Death Mountain. How does Redux fix Death Mountain? I don't know if it does, but I know Death Mountain isn't this bad in the original game. It's just not. It's annoying, but it's... let's just say it's a little bit more tolerable because you can... there's some more sense to it, and you can predict... like, I could just memorize where everything is, and that wouldn't be a problem. This is just a jumble. And also, it's really hard to remember because the landmarks are just, like, again, like world gen vomit. I'll go this way. I might have been here already too. Yeah, there's a- oh god, and yeah, there's a ton of similar looking rooms. Well, at least I'm doing this now. And we're getting a Death Mountain out of the way, so that later it won't be as much... like there are less annoyances later. I will never hear that beep the same way ever again. Okay, I definitely haven't been here. Oh. Oh, I have been there. Well... best practice is to only check entrances and caves. Entrances of caves. Yeah, I've been doing that too, but that shit's, oh, I missed a one-up. That's also a little bit unpredictable, because there's some spots that you can't access. Okay, we definitely were here. Oh, man. Remember when I said the run was going well? Well, it still is. It's only marginally annoying. Yeah, I can't believe, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity took ideas from this game. Like frame rate issues. It's nice to see Zelda 2 get some respect. I played more. Like just a little bit after I was done streaming. There might be a little bit of addiction happening with that game. I streamed it, I ate a little bit, and then I was like, oh, let me play some. That's good. Yeah, I'll just play more, that's fine. Well, that's the entrance. One of a couple entrances. Maybe I just needed to go in here the whole time. Maybe it was right near the entrance, and this will take me to the spot I need to be at. No, we were here already, and that's Japes. God. No! someone in chat was asking how to deal with loneliness. So there's a Wilco song called How to Fight Loneliness. I like that one. But my answer is, you buy yourself a 4.5-foot alien. Highly effective. Yep, we're still on Death Mountain. The run is still going well, but my internal timer is ticking. And if I spend another 10 minutes here or so, I'm gonna start feeling like this run is cursed. As cursed as the enemy sprites. Okay, yep, I've been here too. Vinny, I think you need the hammer. Yeah, maybe. But that's also what I'm looking for. Wait a minute, I don't think I've been here. No, I have been. God damn it. There's 2 elevator rooms, and I don't think you've explored one totally. I think you are correct on that one. There's the dead end. Maybe I haven't explored this elevator room entirely. I mean, someone in chat probably has been paying attention. Someone with a better memory than me. That elevator room in the bottom left. Okay, let's take a look at this path. Maybe there's something here. Just another dead end. Ah. Fuck. Oh, I'm leveled up pretty nicely, but yeah. Fuck. Yeah, the bubbles are frame rate killers. Trying the right side of the elevator. This is my only... Oh, it leads here. Maybe I do need the hammer. Oh, God. It's probably, like, in some random nook. Like, the one entrance that's obvious that I haven't explored. It's always the one entrance. It's been 10 minutes. Is this a good seed? Probably not. Do I keep going, chat? Should I keep going? Well, it would seem the hammer would help if it's not necessary, so I'm just gonna look around a little bit before I decide to go back to Death Mountain. I would burn this one because Death Mountain at the start is miserable. This is the best run I've had yet. I'm not burning this one. Nope. This is my best randomizer run ever, so far. Gonna look for more places where items can be. Oh, we've been here already. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, God, oh, man. I think this is where I got the flute. Yeah, it is. I just need... I just need to find a palace. I'm gonna head to that one palace that I know I can't complete, and I'm gonna see what item is in there. It could be the hammer or the raft. Yeah, it's San Diego time. So, yeah, I can't defeat those ghost enemies because I don't have, reflect, the spell that is needed. Oh. There is a cave that you... We don't need, epic ASCII art in chat. Also, if you're gonna use an alt, maybe name it something different than your actual chat name that can be banned. Just saying! Really? There's this many people in here?! Why are there so many knights?! The orange ones are really bad. Oh my god. Okay, so now I have to remember the orange ones are the ones that are completely, like, fucked. Those are the easy ones. Pink ones are easy, orange are really, really tough. Wait a minute. Oh god, it's this palace. What? Oh no. Of course this is the first palace I would find. I think this leads to the item. Are the palace layouts not randomized? They are. Nice crusty sprites. The Guardian made of butter. Yeah, I don't know where this is gonna lead to. This might lead to nothing, because the palace layouts are randomized, you're right. Paladin. Oh shit. Alright, well I guess I actually can destroy this boss. I probably won't, but you know, I have what- I thought this was a different palace, so I have what's required. Nice HP! Holy shit, nice HP, boss! That's a lot of health! Look at how much damage it does. Oh, I can't do this now. I need, like, full levels if I'm gonna do this. Just jumping into the... yeah, okay, we need level 9 sword, life, and magic for that, and the life spell, more than likely. Level 8, you don't get level 9 in this game, sorry. What, you don't like maxing out all of your stats in an RPG-esque video game to defeat the first dungeon? Mental. Do you prefer this game or the first? Mostly this one, but I think the first is a better game. Nope. No. Someone said this seems really hard. Well, it is randomized. This is one of the last palaces that you're supposed to, you know, go through. And, it's already a tough game, but yeah, this is definitely not the order of palace. Again, I'm really only going through here to try to find the item and see if it's a progression item. Okay. Dead end. I know, I already mentioned the stream that Desert did. I talked about it. Did Vin see the Germa tweet? When is Mario World? No. 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 Why are you gray? Ah. Insidious that the orange ones would be the toughest ones, because visually, orange is the weakest ones. Oh! Okay, so... I guess it's, where's... to remember exactly where the jump is. I have to... Yeah, it's really not helping that everything is randomized, in the palaces themselves. His smile, his optimism, gone. Stuck. That's a soft block. Riker. Commander Riker, I need you to kill me. It is the right of Jak'ta. Worf, what is this tradition? It is an ancient Klingon tradition. And what is it? On a Klingon's wedding day, you are supposed to murder them. What? Yes. You are my friend. I need you to murder me. Sir, I need you to drop a hollow plastic barrel onto my back, compressing my spine. Worf, please is my favorite emote. I made the jump. And... dead end. Yep. Well, there's only one other spot that I can access, maybe. And that was where we were earlier, so I'm gonna try for that. Good. Oh, one up. Whee! It goes whee! When you hit the dark nut. Why does this one take more than 3 hits? Oh my god. Nope. Well, either we spend time leveling up and attempt more of that, or I find what I need to do. But I feel like Death Mountain is still the last bastion of hope. By the first town is Temple in the Graves. That's my starting temple. That's where you start the game. Gotta keep getting them 700s. Shit. Alright, chat. I have no choice but to go back to Death Mountain. This run now blows. Officially. Hang on 1 second, chat. Be right with you. I'm back. Okay, there was a chat member that knew what room I hadn't been in. What's up and to the left? Nothing, really. This way, or... Oh my god. Through those trees? Like these trees? God, I hope you're right. Anything would be better than this. Only one palace is available. Oh, I've been here before. This is not what the chat member meant. there were other trees. Oh no! Oh. Vinny, you skipped an elevator. The glove is at Death Mountain, is what an NPC said? Oh, that would make a lot of sense. That would solve some issues. Okay, I know this is a dead end. I remember that. Sorry. I've been hesitant to get the Disaronno out again. Because if this is already going like this now, any more, and it would just be Duck Fest. Like Duck Festival 2020. Through the trees. There's some stuff here. Save Disaronno for after Death Mountain. True. Vinny, secret tunnel. What do you mean secret tunnel? Where? Help! Sorry, I don't mean to take a loud tone. Through the mountains. Oh, I think chat is memeing. If chat is this unified on anything, it's a meme. May as well level up while I'm here. The ritual of Jamaharan is very ancient in Klingon culture. Check the cave in the top right on the small beach. I don't know if I have. I think this is an elevator room. No. No, it's not. Dead end. Oh. Don't forget to check the overworld tiles for hidden areas. Yeah. And this small beach, right? I'm pretty sure I've done this. Yes, I have. I know I have. But we're here, so may as well go again! Very top left through the trees. I am almost positive I've done that. Yeah, chat is trying their best, and I'm trying my best, and still we've got nothing. So I definitely have done that, and then there's some stuff here that I feel like I've done. I have... The seed is bait, it drew you in with big numbers. Yes, it did! Yes, it did! You were right, Potion. You were right. You told me that this was the case. I didn't believe you. Has to be one of the top two through the trees. Vin, I'm pretty sure you went through every cave. It certainly feels like I have. But remember, it's just one path is all I need. I just need to find the one right path, and every one of these is the wrong path. Yeah, the candle... At least there's a... Oh god, there's a start with candle parameter. Check dead ends for tile secrets. I just don't believe that we're gonna see them in Death Mountain. Maybe you're right, though. They're usually around the same spot. So that's a dead end. I'm just gonna make a mental note. That's definitely a dead end. Here's the other elevator room. There's four possible exits from this place. Okay? So I've been here already, I know I've been here. This is the elevator you fully explored? Are you sure? There's another chat member that doesn't think it is. Try bottom right elevator, you might be right. The one correct path... No, it's back here. Can the randomizer turn down random encounters? 'Cause fuck. No. Yep. Okay, well, that elevator room has been fully explored. No doubt about it. Vinny, I'm pretty sure it's top left. Mate, we've done... Spoiler log. Elevator. Elevator, I don't think I've been on chat. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Could this be it? Fuck. Yes! Wait. Maybe? Where... on the... wait, wait, wait. Wait, maybe? Or, wait... Bottom right of elevator? I think we're on the right track. Yep, this is new. This is new. Yes! I can't believe it. It took this long just to go to that one spot. Happens every year. Okay. Good thing I got that extra life. Usually the enemies here are a lot harder. Oh, raft! Oh, thank God! The rest of the game just opened up. That is... it took... let's see. Okay, at 15 minutes in, I was, like, convinced this was gonna be an amazing run. Then, we got, like, basically stopped and ran around in circles for about an hour. Gloves are still in Death Mountain, too. They might be... I might need the hammer for them. I need to probably break the rock, because underneath the rock is usually an item. So, if I get the hammer... If this is all new, keep exploring. Yeah, but there's only one item in here. Why not explore other rooms? If I'm not mistaken... Okay, so here's how this works. In the original game, in these caves, the items that were there originally are the only things that can be there in the randomized version. It's just a randomized item. So this will probably be... this isn't gonna be an item, this is gonna be a dead end. Yeah. Randomized dungeon rooms, not caves. You didn't do bottom left. There's no item bottom left. OG Death Mountain had hammer and magic jar, so there's two items. Right. Magic jar is underneath the boulder that you need the hammer to break. It's, a fall. You fall and get it. Alright, so now I have the raft. Which means, before I can go to Death Mountain and possibly get the magic gloves, which are almost 100% there. I need the hammer. But with the raft, we can finally do some palaces that aren't the last palace. You know, we don't have to go to the palace this time. Yeah, no, I took that death. I just did a warp. I didn't want to go through Death Mountain again. How did any child finish this game without a guide? Well, there's some cryptic shit in the original, but this is not quite as difficult as the original. Or rather, it's more difficult. The original, you can at least call Nintendo Hotline. No, in the original you had some logic. There was progression. This is a mess. And this is what I do to myself every year for fun. Oh great, this is all swamp. Oh fuck off, Continent 2. Awful seed. Yeah, this was the best seed yet. Up until about an hour ago. Great. What's this? Yeah, this is a bad Continent 2 start. Look at all these glitches. Oh, there's a town here, at least. I can't believe the entire continent is swamp. I don't think I've seen that yet. That's so shitty. Fake town. Yo, I got killed in the town! That's not good. That was a soft lock, and we can't have that happen. Yeah, well that wasn't a soft lock, that was a crash. The game just fucking... I mean, soft lock was the incorrect phrase. There's logic that prevents items from... appearing after items you need to get those items, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that was just a straight up crash. Graveyard. Okay. Should be an item at the end of this, or maybe just points, I'm not sure. It's magic. That's fine. Now, if only I had some, like, decent magic to use. Vinny, if it was a crash, why rewind and not restart? I haven't saved. That would have been the end of the run. I would have done a new seed or just gave up. Yeah, I should probably do like a little save right now. Just in case. Okay, here's the part of the continent that isn't complete dog shit. That's nice. I can move. I have the flute, so I can move that lad. Wait, so we have a bridge with flies? Mosquitoes? Whatever those things are? Not too bad. It's only one. But yeah, there's a town here. This is the upthrust. Chat, what the fuck? It's Kasuto again! It wrapped around. Oh, this is cursed. The town of Kuso. Okay, we've made no progress on the second continent. Vinny, can I explain your joke to you? It means shit. God, the monster spawn rate is just awful. It's like Dreamcast Skies of Arcadia. Someone said you need a cross for Kasuto. I do, yeah. I can get the item, the spell in Kasuto though, right? Without the cross? Or do I need the cross for this? I think I could just get it. Great. I need to just stop running into enemies. I'm gonna try- oh, speaking of running into enemies, I'm probably gonna get fucking murdered in Kasuto, but I'm gonna try it. What an awful continent. I've said it 100 times, but I'll say it again. This is truly a cursed continent and cursed seed. What lured me in with big numbers, but everything else is big poopo. Jump. Big poopo. Whoa! Oh, now I can cast a more expensive jump. Please, God. There's invisible enemies here, too. Wow. Wow, the big dick. The big penis. Only the fire spell has a random effect. ...2020 run, lured you in with a good run, then crushed your hopes and dreams. Started out great, and then about 10% through the run, 20% through the run, it turned to shit. I don't know, there's gotta be- I wish there was a way to lower the fucking monster spawn rate. Maybe Zelda 2 Redux fixes this, but I couldn't use it. If anyone here is like a coding master and can update the Zelda 2 randomizer for next year, please let me know. I'll just learn how to do it. No problem. Yes. 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 And here's the maze. This is more, this is more Kuso. Having to do this early on. This could be Palace number 1, for all I know. What the fuck did I know? I could be. I'm not sure. We'll just give it a shot. It's not. Chat is now full San Diego, even though I haven't been doing it today. I'm happy to inform you that, you'll be hearing beeps throughout this whole dungeon. Nice spawn. The ceiling boners happen a lot in the randomized edition. Okay, so we know there's nothing that way. I like when the music tries. There's just not enough sound channels, but it tries. It goes and then it stops. It needs beeping and sound effects. And death noises. Why do I have D keys? I think I picked up more keys than it can, like, account for, so I have D number of keys. It went from numbers to letters. D equals 14. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yep. Oh, there's an item here. Finally, some good fucking progress. Unless it's a useless item. Not a useless item, it's a cross. I mean, that's gonna help, for some of the stuff. Yes, this game had religious imagery. Zelda 1 did too. Like Christian imagery. Like crucifix. Like Jesus. And then... you know, Nintendo probably got some lawsuits or whatever, and then had to stay away from that. Or a couple of very strongly worded letters, because back in the day there wasn't Twitter. Lawsuits from whom? Well, Jesus. Very confused. Dark nuts of the same color have different HP values, and I don't understand why it's happening. Have you seen the official artwork of Link praying to Jesus on the cross? Yeah, I believe I have. Oh, this is good RNG, and also, I'm, like, way over-leveled for this dungeon. So, let's all take a moment to praise... finally, a lucky break. And we got life 8, that's maximum life. So that means that attacks won't do as much damage to me. So, small mercies. This is exactly what I was looking for. So the maze RNG was fantastic. Excellent, excellent RNG. Here, at the very least. Death Mountain, trash. Maze, great. That was it, right? Or is there another thing here? Isn't there the child? There's another item. Okay. Okay. Shit. So I only need to defeat 4 more bosses to go to the final palace. Because I set it that way. So, Palace 1's easy, Palace 3 is easy. Just, you know, can be a couple that are a pain in the ass, but I'm sure we'll manage. If the seed if I just get a little bit more magic and health, then the seed will turn itself around, and it's gonna be great. Here's the picture of Link. Okay, here's what the chat member was referencing earlier. So this is real, huh? Is that concept art? That's official art. It's from A Link to the Past. No, that's from Link to the Past? I thought they would have learned by then. Apparently they intended Christianity to be the actual religion in the universe. It's crazy. And then whoever made Bible Adventures sued them. Again, I don't know if there were lawsuits, I'm just talking out of my ass when I say that, but I do know that people certainly get more... what's the word I'm looking for here? Shitty! When their Christian imagery is in a video game, you know, for something that they take very seriously. It's a, you know, obviously it's a fucking way of life for many people, and you have it in a video game where this little elf dude, the elf fella, is praying to Jesus or whatever, he's got a cross on his shield. It's probably a little weird. So someone, if not multiple someones, complained about that, I would imagine. Here it is. Okay, what would this be? What is this gonna be? It is the child. So that's good. That's another spell. This is the way. They got in trouble for the Muslim chanting in Ocarina of Time, correct? They had to change that. I think it sounded better the way it was, but they didn't know any better. You know, it was just from a stock, I think it was like a sound library that they used, but it sounded really, really good. It fit the mood. I don't think the replacement version sounded as cool, but I totally understand why they would want to get rid of something like that. Change was made before the game was actually released? No, my gold cartridge of Ocarina of Time had the original music. Isn't there an invisible... oh, wrong town. There was no controversy, it was Nintendo being preemptive. Okay. I don't remember if there was anything else in this town. I think the cross is mainly just so you don't die in other regions that have these invisible lads. I forget. There isn't. Oh, so I'm here for no reason. That's cool. It was the wizard and nothing else. It's a lot of eyeballs you got there. Just gonna take the warp back to the other continent. So I have the child, which I can donate. When is other M randomized? No. Nope. Metroid makes for good randomizers, but not that one. But you knew that. I've not done the Link to the Past Super Metroid combined, because it's just too much. Go west to find the medicine. Wait, who- oh, this is the wrong town for the child. I thought this was the child area. Damn it, it's not. The mountain town, right? But in this, the mountain town could basically be anywhere. And that fucking rate of monster spawn could be cut in half, and no one would be missing anything. Was near the first temple. No, that's the town where you get up thrust. I have to go through this graveyard. I don't know why the whole thing is a graveyard, but what do I know? Okay. Dead. Please stop. 300. Big 300. The smelly mud is here. Okay. Thank God for that. Yeah, still no other towns or palaces. This is just nothing. Oh, 2 towns in a row! Darunia? Yep. There's an invisible person somewhere in one of these towns. Twitch chat is definitely the place to discuss the finer points of religion. I too consider myself something of an academic. Okay, so we got upstab. What's your favorite church hymn? Oh, I like, Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you! That one. Who lives in a whale under the sea? Why does the ice in my drink taste like frozen peas? Remember the magic word. Wow, I'm getting the most useless magic right up front. What was that? Say that again? Horsehead neighs with the cross. I don't understand. Okay, no, spell is good. I can use it here. So there's a bunch of stuff here. You deserve my help, follow me. This is a good town, actually. There's like 3 things here. One of which is a fucking pointless pee bag. Yep, sorry, nothing. No, I mean, it's fine to have the points, but I was hoping for, an item. I just didn't think the items could be replaced with pee bags in this. This will give you power. Shield? Yep, no. Fairy, okay. Well, that's needed for progression. And one more thing. Grow! Hammer. There it is, the hammer. Now I can access more things and get the power glove at Death Mountain, so yeah, there's a lot of progression. Back to Death Mountain. Soon. I'll fill up on life while I'm here. A lot of I know nothing. So, still looking for more palaces. I don't know where they even are. I might need the boots for them. Death Mountain for Raft to Maze. Oh. For Kid to Darunia for Spell to New Kasuto for Hammer just to go back to Death Mountain. Yep. I have a lot of experience points. It would not be in my best interests to die now. Oh, well, looks like I'm dying. Hell yeah. Oh, that doesn't turn the lizards into the little thing. Okay. I just need another 1,000 points for a level up, then I can die. There's the 700. I just need a little bit more. A little bit more. Got it. Alright, that was good. Dead end. And it just loops around, chat. It just loops around. Oh, we can just jump down into the water. So there's a cave that- oh god, why am I hitting- oh, bubbles. So this is the first use of the hammer. Not that. There it is. So there could be the medicine here, maybe. Cave birds. Yep. Vinny, enable subtitles. Beep. 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 B-E-E-P. 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 I'm not really sure what that means entirely. What did I have to do? Oh, Death Mountain. Great. Okay, we have to go to Death Mountain again. And also, I have the potion for the child. Let me do that now. Vinny, in Castlevania 4, you accidentally called save states subtitles. God, could you believe I don't remember that? I mean, of course you believe it, but I don't remember that. Alright, now I can bring the child. Just gonna do me a subtitle real quick. I did a subtitle. Can you please turn off motion blur? View Bob. So who is View Bob, and why is View Bob always in video games? Okay, so shield magic. Oh wait, no, that's just reflect. To be fair, everyone wants to view Bobs. Yeah, but everyone turns off the view Bobs. Well, maybe not everyone. Do I do Death Mountain first? Yes. Yep, sadly we have to go back to Death Mountain. So I'm not gonna be finishing this tonight. That's clear. I don't fully remember which way to go, but I do remember which ways I think not to go. With the help of chat. Maybe. Chat, I need you to tell me exactly which door I need to go in, and you need to... You can give me the exact latitude and longitude, and I'll be able to go into that door and then get to the rock. It was this one. Wow, that's really convenient. Gloves. Is that the way I came in from? Wow, I really don't remember. Vinny, you're the #1 Zelda 2 streamer. That's a crowning achievement. I dunked it. So... Oh no. How do I leave here? Die. Nope. Vinny, I've been trying to secure a PS5 for the last 4 hours. Please save me. Okay. Save me from Death Mountain first. But... the PS5 is definitely something that you will not get. That is my prediction. It's not me being cruel, it's me telling the truth. Chat, the Scallops have gotten the PS5s. There's none left for anyone. I would consider a death warp. The problem is I have too much experience to want to do that, so now we're stuck in Death Mountain again. Maybe someone can, like, rewind? Can someone rewind and show me where I exited from? But what if you played the original Demon's Souls and Bugsnax on PS4, and then Spider-Man on PS4? Like, you can set it up in such a way where you can pretend like you're playing PS4. 5, rather. Sackboy? Play a couple good levels in Little Big Planet 2. Stop feeding your video game consoles weed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost. Anakin. Maybe it's here? I say to myself, expecting the answer to be no one knows, myself included. Yep, it was there. Yay. Alright. Okay. There's still more towns and, like, more rocks to break, I think. So, we're not done with the hammer yet. And I could possibly get the item in that really annoying palace now. But here's a rock that I need to break. I actually think the life dropping mechanic kinda should have been in the original game. It would have helped out the difficulty a little bit. Didn't I beat 2? Or was Horsehead 1? You beat 1. Oh. So this is 2 then, maybe. So rule of thumb, items are usually to the left, and bosses are usually to the right. So, it's not always the case, but in most of the palaces, the rooms are like this for items. And it was a pea bag. That is a disappointing item. So let's go to San Diego. David just ready to pull the trigger and post those lyrics, huh? He's not Ganondorf. He's not Aghanim. He's not Majora. He's not Girahim. So let's ride with Epona to his tower in San Diego. Wait, I could be wrong. Could be up in San Francisco. It's a bit of a stretch. Did you add more? Oh, there's a new bridge. Dude, I'm not singing the rest of this. I mean, I put singing in air quotes, but I definitely don't feel like attempting this. Those fuckers are very fast. This is, I think, Palace 4? Five. Yes, that's what I meant. Yes, 5. The water one. With the false wall. That is right there. Well, the enemies are randomized, so the magic dudes aren't supposed to be here anyway. If we're lucky, the boss will be down just one of these random corridors. And I won't have to go through much trouble. Through. Oh! Oh! These fucking boar's heads are really annoying on this bridge. So this game, I think, is the only Zelda game that doesn't have a way to restore health. without... Oh, God damn it. Without, using a spell. So, like, every other Zelda game drops hearts. Nope, they just had to be different with this one. Yeah, or the lady, or the fairies, but, like, what I mean is the enemies don't drop a health item. Unless we're talking about Master Mode, in which case they disable the hearts, but... In this game, someone at Nintendo thought it would be a fantastic idea for the player to just suffer. What's the San Diego meme? Okay, get ready. You ready? San Diego. Listen to the song. Never mind, we won't be listening to the song. We're dead. You ready? In San Diego. Now, every time I hear that, I think of San Diego. It's not South Detroit. It's not something something. Let me reference Dave's lyrics. It's not Tennessee, it's not Baton Rouge or Montgomery. Oh look. It's Carmen San Diego. She will steal your heart and then your bed. Carmen San Diego. We're just... You don't understand the level of brainworms that are present on this stream from time to time. Damn it. Almost certainly not this way. I am almost at peak sword power. So there's that. That's a dead end. Those are always dead ends. My brain is definitely run by goblins. I have tried very hard to fucking excise these goblins, and let me tell you, they are difficult to remove. But then the worst part is, other people have brain goblins too, and then that, like, the brain goblins encourage each other. You know, even if you pull them out. Yeah, just rent-free. Just like the word San Diego, you know, which will be there in your head for quite a while now, too, probably. That's right, they say misery loves company. Well, misery is just a goblin name in traditional goblin folklore. Vinny, I was looking up stuff about this game. Curious, I looked up how they designed this game. According to Miyamoto, they only did what they had written down, so it wasn't really tested out or redone, which explains a lot. Yeah, I mean, this game, with some further iteration, could have been a classic. It already is kind of a classic for some people. Like, this has a cult following. It's weird to think that a Zelda game has a cult following, but remember, when I was a kid... Oh. All there was Zelda 1 and 2. It was... one or the other. So there wasn't anything weird about this game, it was just another Zelda game. And when I played, Zelda 1, I was like, oh, that's weird, you can walk sideways now. But I liked it, and, it was another game, and I thought it had really good controls. I thought Link moved well. I like that when you move, Link has a little bit of momentum. It is a fun game to control Link. But it fails on many other levels, and if that's true, what you just said about how they didn't, like, take the time to, like, reiterate and try to, like, nail down what this game was, and just wrote it down that one time, that explains a lot, and that's kind of a shame, because it could have been so much more had they given it that extra level of attention. Maybe they wanted to rush it out so they could get them sales, but a game like this needed some more time in the oven. And that's where Zelda 2 Redux comes in, really, because when you play this, you can kind of see the potential, and without having to redesign the entire fucking game, couple patches, a couple of fixes, a couple of intelligent decisions. Again, the actual version is nowhere near as frustrating as the randomized version. And I think you have a pretty damn good game. See, now this was, for years... Well, maybe not years, okay? That was a huge exaggeration right off the bat. But that invisible wall was always a huge fucking pain in the ass, every time. Unga. And trying to, like, figure out what to do in this dungeon for the very first time was not fun. Like, Zelda 1 had cryptic shit, too, that didn't age well, but there were more hints. Okay, this year's version of that boss was horrifically easy. Yeah, that was an annoying boss last year. It's like a good 40 minutes of my life dedicated to that one fight. Alright, almost completely maxed out. Attack is all that's left. And what do you know, here's another town. If all I... if I had just walked to the right, I would have gotten the life spell. Maybe, we don't know if this is the life spell. I'm hoping it is, this is where you usually get it. Watch this, chat. For those who have never seen Zelda 2, I do this every year. This is my favorite thing. Okay, watch this. So, check this out. I am thirsty. Want to get some water? You have water. Come to my house. I will do this for the next 2 decades of my life, and I don't care. Quest complete. How lazy do you have to be? Parappa Desert, use this magic to survive. So it's the shield spell. Hey look! Normal Link. Chat, what was- there was- oh, there's still one more town for another spell. It's the one where you have to get the mirror. So what did I need? I need- oh, I also need the statue. There's a statue that you need, and you bring that to the second town, and that earns you a spell. So, that is also currently missing, so I'm just scouring this whole area. It's usually a cave. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but this run is definitely looking up compared to where it was like an hour ago. It's like... the run, it gets better, it gets worse, then it gets better, and then it gets worse. And then it gets better. There's the water spot. There it is. Zelda's water spot. There it is. Love the sound effect. More magic. Fuck. Vin, you should try playing XCOM someday. I've streamed XCOM too. Not all of it, but a good chunk of it. It's a good game. Try Vib Ribbon. Stream that too. Yeah, I've streamed it on like a Sunday stream. Any streaming plans for tomorrow? I'm gonna see how I feel. I streamed earlier for 4 hours as well, chat. So I'm gonna see if... oh, there's this angel statue. Okay. I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow. Maybe I'll take the day off. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Ring Fit stream the day after Thanksgiving? I think you're onto something, but I'm probably not down for it. But there will be a Ring Fit stream soon. Oh, thank God. Finally! Not yet. There is one more town missing. Ring Fit or Dump Truck, your choice. I think after Thanksgiving, everyone is Dump Truck. Opinions on blueberry and raspberry pizza. You know, chat member, I've seen you here for a long time. You know damn well what you're doing by inciting this. Bringing this crap into my fucking chat room. That's a croissant or it's pie. That's not pizza. What about ham on pizza? Yeah, that's good. Can deal with that. Let's not talk about food. We just... listen, I don't know about you, but today there was a lot of food in my life. I'm sure it was the same for many of us. If we, you know, if that's what this holiday is. If you are American or otherwise, whatever. I don't know if you celebrate Turkey Day in your own way. Enos! even if you don't believe, like, the sentiment or whatever, it's a good day to just, like, engorge. And also, you know, maybe spend some time with your family. Maybe not this year in particular. Wow, look at this! Boss found. I'm just at the mercy of RNG at this point. It's another not particularly well-designed boss, in my opinion. I only need 5 palaces, chat. That's 3, right? There's another one. Very interesting. Very interesting. That's a very nice hat. Wait, what? Magic level up. Wait, what? Oh, no! I needed to wait for the fucking... Oh, cause the experience values are all fucked up. Chat is just telling me to rewind. I'm doing it. Chat has seen you suffer enough. Thank you, chat, for this wonderful idea. Good idea. So, if you get mad at me for not doing a proper, you know, like old school randomizer run like we had back in the day, you know, when we were randomizing them games back in the 80s, well, you know who to blame. Still no life spell. I don't know where that last town is. Cool fucking spawn. Always. There's a P drop as well. I also have P number of keys. That is miserable. Guess you're right. Fuck it. We need to get to that palace. If I die before the palace, then I have to go all the way back here again. think this is Palace 2. So that is another really, really good stroke of luck, because, this will be a lot easier. Yeah, this is Palace number 2, so this will be really easy. Got it. Alright, max level. For real. Also, why did the levels stop at 8? It's another oddity of Zelda 2. Just like some weird arbitrary number to stop at. You went from one dungeon in 2 hours to encountering like 3 in 40 minutes. Yeah, pretty much. Things really turned around. I was lured in and, like, let's say baited by the allure of big numbers. And now, the run itself has proven to be quite good. Just awful Death Mountain, awful First Palace. After that, everything I was getting was progression item. Yeah, I mean, my run got really bad when I watched the Germa, dump truck video. After that, it was like an hour of pain. So maybe there was some kind of cosmic karma? Dead end. Oh, that's a long way to go for a dead end. Convenient one-ups. Man, that was like 5 screens just for a dead end. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a boss fight right here. No. Boss fight right here. Nope. One of these rooms again. If it looks familiar, it's because it is. It's kind of mental to make it this far through the game. Oh. Through the game without a life spell. I now have R keys. And this is a dead end too, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not necessarily, I forget if this particular room is... Yep, it is. You'd be surprised, though, turning a beep off Like, the beep, the concept of the low health beep, in and of itself, is one of those things that just seems like commonplace. It's like, of course, you get a beep when your health is low. But why? Why does it exist? I went all the way... What? How? Where the fuck am I going now, chat? Wasn't that... This was the dead end area, no? Oh, there's the elevator. I don't think we did up here yet. We've gone up more floors than there are in this entire palace. We should be outside. Thank God there's no more beeps. Jesus. That room was always a little bit frightening when I was younger, because if you didn't make the jump just right, you'd fall in the lava, and when you're like a young idiot at the age of 4, your motor skills dictate that you should fall in the lava. Nice HP. Going back in, chat. I have to go back in for the item. At least try to find if it's a heart. A heart would be good. How can you remember things from 4 years old? Well, my earliest memories are video games, and I'm kind of generalizing. I do remember playing this game a lot from my youth. Like, not just 4, but I remember distinctly, when Mario 3 first came out, for example, how excited I was, and how good the game was. I remember playing Mario... Hello, Mario. I remember playing Mario 1. At, like, 3. I was bad at it, but I played it a little bit. And, yeah, I just remember playing this game when it was still kinda new-ish. Oh, here's the item. My favorite Link design? I like... That was magic. I like the design of Link from... Breath of the Wild wearing the Ocarina of Time outfit. So I like that. That's cheating. Alright, the art of Link from Zelda 1, 2, and 3. From, like, the booklets. Hyrule Warriors Link? Yeah, it's pretty cool. How about Link from the Captain N television show from the 2 episodes that Link guested on? It's for the best chat. Oh, I needed to donate the angel statue. So there's 2 spells left. One is life. And I don't remember what the other one was. Actually. Life, I need- oh, thunder, I need both. I absolutely need both. So, life is actually not mandatory, thunder is. So watch me get thunder. Oh no, this is life, okay. Well, like I said, in this version of Randomizer, whenever I use the life spell, it restores a random amount. Also, I did not get entirely lucky with the life spell, it's 25, whereas some of the other ones are like super cheap. 10 or 11. But this is, yeah, this one's a little bit more expensive at 25, but it'll be random. I might get a little bit back, I might get a lot back. Who knows? And now the quest for the final town. So I can get Thunder, which is, very important. Extremely important. Of dire importance. I'm wondering if it's like on Continent 1 in a secret area where another palace might be. So, I'm gonna be looking around on the first continent for a little bit. That was pointless. I know I've been in here. Did you fully explore that invisible enemy cave? No. That's second continent, yeah? There's a cave. I don't know what's going on over there. You see that cave? Leading to nowhere? But yeah, there's some more palaces. There's like another 2 palaces hiding. So there's a chunk of the overworld that we haven't seen yet. And I would be willing to bet that it's the town and 2 palaces just crushed together. In fairly close proximity. That's my guess. Because there's the final palace, the Great Palace. There's, palace number 3. And then there's town where you get the fire originally. Caesar's Palace. I used to go there as a kid in Atlantic City. Yeah, used to go to casinos as a kid. Not to gamble, but like, my grandparents would take me. And Caesar's Palace had this big open space. I remember this dude was doing balloon animals, and I got a sword. It was a balloon sword, and you have Zelda to blame for that. I also got a Pink Panther. I mean, I say it was a Pink Panther balloon animal, but I'm assuming the estate of Mr. Panther himself probably sued over it. Bootleg. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know if this first continent has what I need, but then again, I didn't see any other solutions on the second continent. Maybe. I thought we ran out of space there. It does use the water. You can't walk on all water, though. First continent does not have walkable water. It does? I mean, I'm trying. Just wanted to try every cave. Oh yeah, it does. It does. Oh shit! Oh shit, chat member! Coming through! Chat member, I am impressed. And I apologize for doubting you in your gurunic knowledge. Oh wait, no, this isn't the right town. This'll lead to the other town. Like, so this'll lead to the other continent. That's all well and good, but... Wait, is this the other continent? What the fuck is going on? Where am I? Confused. He's not wearing any pants? Oh yeah? Well, guess what?
I'm not wearing any hockey pants.
No, this is all new. Yeah. That's really... Yep, that's good. Hey, Batman! What makes you any different from us?
Hey.
Okay, whatever you say, Batman. Have you forgotten that you have the life spell? Yes, I have indeed forgotten this. Correct, I have. Water town of Saria. Didn't find this place. Where am I? Wait, was Saria the town where you get the mirror? Is that— wait. Thunder isn't Saria. I thought the town I was missing— oh, town 5 was the one with the water, where you give the water. This is the one with the mirror. Bad memory. I lost my mirror. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on my part. Big mistake. Talk about cryptic. Found a mirror under the table. No other time do you really check random empty houses. Thunder is 34, which isn't the worst. Why are wizards living in basements? I'd like to imagine that some kind of deep lore about how wizards are outlawed because Ganon has an eye out for them and they're trying to hide. But some of the developers are probably just like, wouldn't it be cool to put a wizard in a basement? I'm looking for hearts. What the fuck is this structure? I have never seen that. It's just a long-ass bridge. Oh my god. Oh god. I can't escape. Chat, I may have to rewind out of this. Glitch bridge. Glitch bridge. Randomizer created a glitch bridge. Oh wait, no, it's okay. I've never seen this. This is amazing. And you can walk through it. What the fuck? It's a 1-up. So that's the final palace. I was hoping to find maybe some encounters that have a heart, but I don't know if we're gonna find that anytime soon. Check this cave system though, this might have something in it. This is like the first cave that has magic in it. Like the very first cave. That's much needed. I don't want to jinx it, but it is possible for me to beat this tonight. If this and the final palace go really, really well. They probably won't, but it's possible, because I don't need Dungeon 6. I have it at only defeat, or palace rather, just... a lot of extra lives, too. I have it set to 5 out of 6, so I don't need to go back and defeat that stupid stinky dragon. It'll go, yeah, it'll go to, like, directly to 4 AM. But it is possible. Considering this and the final palace are right next to each other. Dead end. Did you do short Great Temple? I did. Yeah, so there's less unnecessary rooms. Yam Diego. Vinny, will you stream actual car games? I'm not that into cars. He says that, yet he owns a car. Well... Not wrong. This is a dead end. It's the only dungeon that has an outside area, I think. I always liked that. I always enjoyed that part of the dungeon quite a bit. It's like something really out of left field and unique. Oh yeah, there's a dungeon entrance, sure. How else do you get into the place, then? Oh, there's an item to the right on this one. Well, that's another useful thing. So I'm now confident that I don't need to search for that last heart. So I have everything I need to take out the final boss in, like, last temple. At least get the heart piece in Palace 6. I considered it, but if I'm gonna attempt to finish this tonight, it wouldn't be worth it. And also, it's not a guarantee. It's a maybe. It could just be points. Right. I'm just gonna hope that my life spell carries me. With its random amounts. Yeah, I'm not going for the dragon. Hell no. probably should have got that. Man, I wasn't using magic for so long, now that I have the life spell, I'm forgetting to pick up the magic vials. Alright, here we go. Pretty good, pretty quick dungeon overall. Really beefing this fight. Look at this knight. Same color palette as Link. But that was a horse, Vinny. No, it was his wife, as I thought it was. I thought it was just a grumpy wife that he was riding around when I was a kid. I was a dumb kid. Alright, here we go. Once again, I will be avoiding that last heart, which I know is gonna suck a little bit. Where am I going? Too far. Went too far. Boy, here we go. Finally, some new music, too. Go this way. I'm gonna regret not getting that last heart. Find some lyrics to ruin this music, too. Thinking about it. I'm trying to think about it. Fucking dead end again. All I hear is never go anywhere, never do anything. Never go anywhere, never do anything, but it's not funny. It's not San Diego. There's not a lot you could do with that. Pizza and... I'm trying. I hear dump truck ass. Like that last bit, the last tag on the melody, that dump truck ass. You could do that. Whoa, what the fuck? Alright, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Thunderbird 2 rooms in? And with, like, almost no health, too. I said it to short palace, not, like, no palace. Also, man, when you randomize this game's palette, it becomes really ugly. Easiest Thunderbird fight I've ever had. Again, health randomized very low. So. I think we still have to go through the palace, though. Yeah, like, this isn't really over yet. God. We got early Thunderbird, but the rest of the palace is still here. Early bird. I heard a monkey. Little monkey. I'll show you where. A monkey. Little monkey. A monkey. So dumb. This does bode well. Is it possible your voice is slightly delayed from the game's audio? No, I let the melody play first, and then I said it. Yeah, this fucking palace is a mess. It's just full of, like, dead ends and trapdoors and, like, annoyances. Little monkey! Vinny, did you know that hearing lyrics in music without lyrics is a sign of mental illness? It's called Gullabalonia. Oh yeah? Gullabalonia, huh? I call it, the mark of someone who can write songs. Like when I heard, the music for the song Vomit in the Ball Pit, I was like, Bathing in the pig shit, Riding on a sand skiff, Booty, why you do this? And then I've settled on Vomit in the Ball Pit. Vinny, how did you read Bologna as Bologna? I don't know. Also, this might be it, chat. Dark Link might be right around the corner here. This little mushroom room, I call it, is, usually the end of the palace. Again, non-randomized version of this palace is way worse. Like, most of Randomizer is torturous compared to the original. The Great Palace, when not shortened, is a nightmare. Even knowing where to go, it still sucks and confuses me. Because there's like... each tile, like each room has like 4 or 5 duplicates. Okay, now that was not exactly... This isn't Dark Link, so I don't know if we're any closer or not. It's hard to tell with the randomizer. Little monkey! Robbed a bank. Like monkeys robbing banks. It could just be a Carl Monkey story. Whoa! The fucking game did not like that. Hang on a second, not ending this run when we're this close to the end. It could be any right side exit. Yeah, that's true. I've already been here. Good. Oh, is it a health refill? Maybe Dark Link could be here. Wow, he is! I had to fight my instincts to not go down that little hole, but here he is. Another unfortunately ill-conceived fight. Yeah, I don't know why I like this game, come to think of it. Without the cheese, this fight is fucking miserable. It's just broken. It's just straight up broken. Look how many times you can hit and not actually get a hit. Someone just said in chat, Zelda 2 is a great game executed badly. Is there a, like, a non-cheese way to do this? Seriously. Vinny, I think you ask this every year, and I never get an answer. Oh yeah, well you could just do the thing you do on the Dark Nuts. It's just... It seems like you have a very low % chance of actually landing a hit. But if you do it enough... Didn't AVGN cheese this with the Power Glove? I'm pretty sure it eventually ended with him talking to the camera, and then, like, Link ducked into the corner while he was talking, using his, hands to talk. And then just, like, randomly defeating Dark Link by doing the corner cheese. So it was a scripted corner cheese. I'll try one more, without the corner cheese. I just don't understand who thought this would be a good idea. Like, who shipped this fight? And was like, yep, no, we got a winner. Mia Bunga. Mia Bunga shipped this? Turns out if you stand in place and just stab like a fucking wild maniac, it kinda works. That fucking shield hit noise, my god. Chat, corner cheese incoming. I am so sick of this fight. Or not. Well, that might be the very first time I've ever done that fight legit. Time? Wow, it ended exactly at the time I like to end my streams. That was... let's see... about 3 hours and 31 minutes. That's the fastest run yet. And... it was a really up and down run. Vinny, you've done it before in 2017? Really? I wish I remembered that, but... Green Zelda. But yeah, this is I think this might be the fastest randomizer run. For as miserable as it got, it didn't get nearly as miserable as previous years. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't make a new seed, too. So there's good experience, and a lot of bullshit early on, but once I started finding progression items, they just kept coming. If I had the 6 crystals, set, then I would have had to go back and defeat that dragon, which probably would have led to about a 4-hour run. I can words, I swear. I've been streaming between this and the other 4 hours today. It's like a 7.5 hours. Not as much as Desert today, but 7.5 hours of streaming. Crazy. But yeah, it's good. It was a good run, it just needed to, like, The Death Mountain stuff was awful. After that, it went a lot better. And also a little less confusing, like the world design ended up getting... once you found the main areas, everything was pretty much right there. In previous years, I remember having to look for a singular bush, and it was just all over the place. So, I am very happy I didn't reset the seed. Alright, well there you go, there's the Thanksgiving Zelda 2 randomizer. Thank you all for watching. It was fun. Maybe Mario World randomizer for Christmas. Let's take a look at the art. Okay. It's only a little bit of art. Here's one from Zarkodia. Oh, it's tagged for me and Joel, but it's a bunger. Pretty cool. I like it. Nice bunger. And this one's from... Asylna? A-S-Y-N-L-A. Asylna. I'm sorry, I wish I could pronounce this. My brain is not processing these letters. Asnia? I don't know! But it's Sonic Adventure 2. This is from Corruptions. Sand Knuckles. Pretty cool. Good knuckle. Here's one from Aoba is here. Happy Thanksgiving. Now this is really cute. I like your art. But yeah, basically, I spent most of the day on stream for Thanksgiving, so this is kind of also, you know, it might not always be like this, but I like to be on stream for holidays. I mean, I know people kind of have tough times around holidays like I do. And this was like a shitty one for various reasons, just in regards to like the state of everything. But I definitely enjoy playing video games and streaming them. So holidays are always good when I get to do that. But cool art. And this one's from... Yeah, there's no way I'm... God. This is the user's name. So obviously I cannot pronounce that. Okay, pretty cool. Here's one from Gotti, 1989. Marijuana gluteus maximus. Where's the real V-Dad? Where's my real dad, V-Dub? I feel like Mulder, and not in a good way. Very good. Where's Scully? Where's the alien Scully? K-Frey made this. It's a little zombie shroom. Oh, Hades. But yeah, this is really cool. Okay, Ron. Mate. You got anything new for me? Ugh. A stick in the mud made this next one. I've chosen to test the station's destructive power on your home planet of Hyrule. You may fire when ready. Link, you've turned off your targeting computer. Is something wrong? Nice crossover. Hyrule Warriors. Star Rule Wars years. Neo Skunk made this one. Oh, Germa made a tweet? Yeah. Something like that. Very good moment. And Puckspark made this one. I believe Puck made what ended up being the thumbnail for last year's randomizer stream. So, I remember the style being very similar, but this is really cool. And it kind of sums everything up. So, love it. Yeah, the limited palette looks good. So that's it. That's the art, everybody. Thank you. I thought the stream was going to even go into the Yam, and we're 10 to Yam. 10 before. So, I hope everyone had a good day. Take care. Stay safe. Continue to stay safe. And, you know, good luck. Tomorrow, I may take a break, but I probably won't. I'll probably end up streaming. I don't know when next Bug Snacks is, but soonish. And, you know, more Spelunky eventually, more Hades at some point soon, whenever that may be. And Teardown, I'd like to finish soon as well, maybe next week. And when I'm finished with Bug Snacks and Teardown, I might start a new game. So, yeah, I'm gonna go watch Mandalorian. Have a good night. And if you want to watch some other streamers, wait here for Auto Host. That'll take you to a bunch of streamers, my friends, my mods, people that stream on this channel I think are very good. Auto Host will take you there. Shut up, Vinny. Joel is live right now, so you can check him out. Not sure if anyone else is live. Let me take a look. Yeah, I think it might just be Joel, so if you want, check him out. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I am sad. My brain run by Goblin. I'll see you later. Good night.
Hold it! Load my car, the Black Tiger, on board the ship first.